Joe, so when's my interview?
Well, we don't really have much interview time right now. I'm trying to talk to Andy.
What? I'm the champion. The champion, Joe. Hey, boy, go get my bags. Come on. Up the hill, come on.
Is this
go.
a joke?
No.
You know, it's very disrespectful to Mr. Wheeler here. He's interviewing me, and you step in and interrupt this interview. Don't call me boy either. I'm a professional wrestler here.
Welcome to this special episode of Southern States Wrestling Legacy, as we bring you highlights from Summer Bash and get you ready for Wrestlingfest 2023, Sunday, July 23rd at the Farmers Market Pavilion, 308 Clinchfield Street, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. Now let's go to the ring as Joe Wheeler calls the action.
All right, wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here for the call of the action with Southern States Wrestling. We're getting things kicked off here in Gray, Tennessee at the Gray Block Party as we've got two great wrestlers getting ready to do battle. Jeff Connelly on the right-hand side of your screen stepping back into the ring, and Wayne Moxie in the black and green on the left side at the moment. They've locked up collar and elbow. And fans, I tell you what, this is going to be a great contest here, getting things started in Gray, Tennessee at the Gray Block Party. And you see we got a great crowd on hand here, as we are every year here in Gray, Tennessee at the Appalachian Fairgrounds. It's always a great time. As Conley and Moxley here, they've locked up in this collar and elbow, and it's kind of turned it into a test of strength and a test of wills in a way, if you will. As Moxie right there brought him down and has got the advantage as they're still tied up in this collar and elbow here. And this should be a great matchup between these two competitors. Both of them fantastic scientific wrestlers, and both of them can definitely wrestle on the proper side of the rules. But one never knows. Tempers can flare, and people can get angry, and things happen then, of course. But we'll see how this one goes here. And first time, to my knowledge, or it's the first time I've seen Moxie and Conley wrestle. So great matchup here, as both these guys bring tremendous credentials to the table. Conley in control, Moxley right there with a nice flip, reverses, and nice arm drag takeover there by Wayne Moxie, as he has got Jeff Connelly in control. Our referee, Jake Booth, checking in on the action, as Moxie staying focused on the arm of Jeff Connelly here. Moxie now winding up on that arm, as Moxie, of course, a graduate of the JPWA, the Jacobs Pritchard Wrestling Academy over in Knoxville, Tennessee, and a tremendous competitor. He brings a lot of energy to his matches, and definitely one of those guys to keep an eye on, as he's got a very bright future ahead of him. As Conley right there grounded Moxie, put that knee right into his chest as he's got that arm barred, as Moxie there was able to roll through. And nice reversal there by Moxie, and winding up with that arm of Conley, as Moxie right there showing some of his scientific wrestling ability, as he was able to cleanly reverse that situation and put Conley down. And now Conley complaining of a hair pull, as Moxie doing his little version of the Fargo strut, if you will, a little modified version. But egos get bruised and tempers flare, as Jake Booth went for Jake went to separate him right there, and when he did, Conley nailed Moxie with a punch right to the face. I mean, he tattooed him on that one. Jeff Connelly now moving in on Moxie, as he's got him now side headlock position, and again with a closed fist right to the face. Jeff Connelly definitely is not playing by the rules at this point in the contest here. As Conley obviously has gotten frustrated. I guess he thought he would be able to manhandle Wayne Moxie a lot easier, and perhaps have put him away by this point. Big standing vertical suplex there, floats right over, and only got a 1 count. I don't even think that was 2 there. Moxie comes up swinging. As Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie, man, I tell you what, don't underestimate this kid by any means. He's not the biggest dog in the fight out there, but I tell you what, the man's got a lot of fight in him. No question about that. Jeff Connelly apparently is learning this and becoming a little frustrated with this education that he's getting today about the kind of fire that Wayne Moxie's got in him. Conley now leaning on him. You see how he's just leaning across Moxie's back here, putting all of his weight on Moxie, so he has to carry Conley's weight as well as his own. That is a great sign right there of a true veteran competitor. He knows how to put the pressure, he knows how to lead his weight, how to apply the weight, and Conley caught him right there with that elbow coming off the ropes, and I mean, he tattooed him on that one. Might have got him on the nose there, but man, he popped him. And Conley right back in. Looks like he got a reverse chin lock here. But Conley, again, as I spoke about earlier, applying all that pressure, putting his weight. See how he's leaning down on Moxie? He's putting all of his weight across the lower back of Wayne Moxie, and that makes it just that much more difficult for Moxie to get a breath, to try to come up and you know, form some sort of offense against him. Just makes everything more difficult when you're having to carry the additional weight, as Conley's just leaning right on him. Jeff Connelly now in control of Moxie as he's been able to create some separation here, and Conley caught him with that knee coming in, right into that knee. Big full body slam. Conley drove him in right there. Jeff Connelly now comes off the ropes, does a little dance, if you will, drops that elbow in for a cover, and 2 count on that one. As again, you can see the frustration building in Conley as he looked at Jake when the count was made, kind of like, what? And you can see from his physical, his movements and his physical reactions to things that he's not happy. Moxie now firing in some shots. Conley caught him with that one right there. Conley's got him over the ropes now. Irish whip across. Ducked under that clothesline attempt. Wayne Moxie up and over his man. Sunset flip. He got him hooked. There's referee in. Got a 2 count on that one. Oh, and Conley caught him with that boot right there. And I mean, he tattooed him. He put that boot right in the face of Wayne Moxie. Referee Jake Booth checking, make sure he can continue. As Conley, again, with that foot right across the throat. Jeff Connelly's definitely not playing by the rules in this matchup at this point, as he's thrown the rule book out the window. That started with a couple of punches that he threw earlier in the matchup here. Moxie now, a series of chops. Conley caught him with that knee to the midsection. Up and over his man, Moxie tried to get his feet under him. He ducked under Conley right there, hits the ropes, ducks under that clothesline, and caught him with a high knee right there to the face. That knee caught Conley right on the butt, and he's got him in trouble here. Moxie now, this is the time he can put him away, if he can put a combination together. Moxie's on that second rope, and he went for a leg drop and completely missed it. Conley was able to clear out of there and caught him with that big clothesline right there. Jeff Connelly just turned the tide of the match with that clothesline right there. Conley now, this is his time if he can put together the right combination, but no, Moxie right there took him and got a cover and got the 3 count right there. Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie just put one together and got a big victory over a veteran competitor in Jeff Connelly. I mean, that's a huge victory right there to defeat Jeff Connelly. And Wayne Moxie is working his way up right here in Southern States Wrestling with a big win this week here on Legacy.
Southern States Wrestling presents Wrestlingfest 2023. Sunday, July 23rd, 6:30 p.m. Farmers Market Pavilion, 308 Clinchfield Street, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. In the main event, new champion, sensational Wayne Atkins, battles the wild and unpredictable Bruiser Bob, and former champion Lord Murphy Costigan. The first man to beat both of his opponents consecutively will leave the champion. In a grudge match, Kirk Kazana goes to get even. with the masked Mega Destroyer. The popular Marty Clay returns to tangle with the impressive, powerful newcomer, Dane. It's a top contenders match when best friends compete against each other. When the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie tests his skills against the rookie sensation Andy Optimal. 7 big matches in all, including a ladies matchup. Tickets on sale now through Eventbrite and at the door. That's Southern States Wrestling Wrestlingfest 2023, Sunday, July 23rd, 6:30 p.m. Farmers Market Pavilion, 308 Clinchfield Street, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. Don't miss a moment of the action. Be there! Wrestlefest 2023 just became international. Signed this week, direct from the United Kingdom. The Blockbusters, Toby St. John and Jordan Sparks will be in action. Also just signed this international grudge match as Ruby Manitoba battles Echo in ladies action. Don't miss it. July 23rd, Farmers Market Pavilion, Kingsport, Tennessee. It's going to be a historic night.
If there's one thing that I despise in this world, people moving their lips and telling lies. The most recent lie that I heard was that you, Marty Clay, are impressive. Do you even know the definition of impressive? Do you even know what that entails or what that embodies? When you look into my eyes, Marty Clay, you see impressive. You know exactly what impressive is because I embody everything that I bring to the table. I embody hate. I embody rage. I embody frustration of years and years of pent-up frustration. And now on July 23rd in Kingsport, Tennessee, impressive Marty Clay takes on impressive Dane. I don't care who's more impressive. I care about using your name against you. I care about taking the clay, molding it, and forming it, and ripping it apart. I'll see you on July 23rd, Marty Clay.
Well, it would seem that Katie Gannon wants to address the crowd.
So, a few months ago, Dan asked me out on a date. And to be honest, I wasn't interested. I turned him down. But that little boy disrespected me today, okay? No one disrespects Katie Gannon, okay? So baby boy, Dan, you got me today, okay?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, wrestling fans, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a barn burner right here. We got a lot of combustible elements, as they say. Daniel Richards taking on Andy Optimal and Katie Gannon on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. She is in the corner of Daniel Richards in this matchup here. She had a... she had an exchange with Andy Optimal last week here on Legacy, and well, it's led to this as she is going to be in Daniel Richards' corner for this matchup, really with intentions of spiting Andy Optimal because of the exchange that they had on the interview set last week. So, yeah, Daniel Richards right now he's as happy as he can be, because he's got this beautiful lady in his corner watching his back, and he thinks he's going to win this match here with Andy Optimal without any problem, probably. But, Daniel, he should know better than that, as he has battled Andy before, and Andy Optimal is a fantastic young rising star here in Southern States Wrestling, and the kid's got a never-say-die attitude. We've seen Andy and Daniel wrestle before, and we've seen the frustration on Daniel Richards' part when he hasn't been able to defeat Andy as easily, I guess, as he thought he should have. As right there you see, Andy's jumping into those shoulder blocks. He's outsized, he's outweighed, but the kid is not scared. Takes a big body slam right there. Richards now sets up, comes across. Oh, and he missed with that attempted splash as Andy's speed and agility was able to get him out of the way. Nice arm drag take over there as Andy Optimal has Daniel Richards under control, at least for the moment, here at the Appalachian Fairgrounds. Great Tennessee fans, we're glad you tuned in, turned on, and checking out Southern States Wrestling, no matter how you may be joining us all across this great world of ours, as we're bringing you some of the best professional wrestling that you're going to find anywhere right here with Southern States Wrestling, coming to you from the Appalachian Fairgrounds. Oh, Andy just caught Richards with that big elbow right there. He's setting up, caught him with a crossbody block, referee's in, got a 2, and Richards was able to kick out of there. Andy now with a waistlock, cinch from behind, rolls Richards up, and got a 2 count again there. Oh, big shoulder block right there. Dan Richards got him on that one. Richards feeling pretty good at this point, feeling a little cocky now, up and over his man. And Andy caught him with that leg lariat right there. I mean, he might not have got him but in the waist, but oh, that one caught him right under the chin. And I mean, Andy was soaring on that one to get up that high on Richards, because Daniel Richards is a tall man. I mean, he probably stands 6'4", 6'5", somewhere in that range easily. As oh, wait a minute, Katie Gannon just grabbed hold of Andy Optimal. Oh man, well, she has certainly proved her worth there at ringside, as that created a huge distraction that Daniel Richards was able to take advantage of. Katie Gannon, current reigning Southern States Wrestling Ladies Champion, and has been the Ladies Champion for almost a year now, coming up on a year that she's held that title. And of course, she, hasn't always maintained it with the most ethical abilities, and some of the things that she's done in order to get out of matches or get disqualified or walk away and get counted out. So we can't really say that Katie's been a fighting champion, but she certainly has held her own, as she can certainly fight. She can wrestle. Don't get me wrong in that one, as she can certainly wrestle. But her some of the ways that she gets herself out of matches is quite amusing. But she is watching Daniel Richards back here in this situation, looking for any opportunity she can to take another shot at Andy Optimal, as she felt disrespected by him. Of course, I thought she disrespected him, but, I was just an innocent bystander. As Katie Gannon now keeping a close eye on everything here at ringside. Daniel Richards now has Andy Optimal, sets him up, Irish whip to the far turnbuckle. Richards goes right for a cover.
Heroes and Legends 20 is coming to the Smoky Mountain Convention Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Saturday, August 26th. Fan Fest from noon till 7 p.m. Live pro wrestling matches at 7 p.m. Scheduled to appear Enzo, Barry Windham, Harvey Wimpleman, Acts of Demolition, Hollywood from Glow, plus dozens of other wrestling stars. We will have more information about this big event for you right here next week. Get your tickets now at heroesandlegendswrestling.com. Saturday, August 26th, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Smoky Mountain Convention Center. Make your plans now to be there. Southern States Wrestling presents Wrestlingfest 2023. Sunday, July 23rd, 6:30 p.m. Farmers Market Pavilion, 308 Clinchfield Street, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. In the main event, new champion, sensational Wayne Atkins, battles the wild and unpredictable Bruiser Bob, and former champion Lord Murphy Costigan. The first man to beat both of his opponents consecutively will leave the champion. In a grudge match, Kirk Kazana goes to get even with the masked Mega Destroyer. The popular Marty Clay returns to tangle with the impressive, powerful newcomer, Dane. It's a top contenders match when best friends compete against each other. When the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie tests his skills against the rookie sensation Andy Optimal. 7 big matches in all, including a ladies matchup. Tickets on sale now through Eventbrite and at the door. That's Southern States Wrestling Wrestlefest 2023, Sunday, July 23rd, 6:30 p.m., Farmers Market Pavilion, 308 Clinchfield Street, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. Don't miss a moment of the action. Be there.
You know, it's been a little bit since Marty Clay has been at Southern States Wrestling. I've been out west, but I've been keeping up with the weekly program, and I noticed a new face came into Southern States Wrestling. Big Dane. He showed up with Moxxi and Daniel Richards, thinking he's going to walk in, put a beat down on Wayne Atkins, and go straight to the top. But no, that's not how it works. This Sunday, July 23rd in Kingsport, Tennessee, Big Dane, you got to run through Marty Clay if you want to go to the top. And I'm going to teach you a lesson in respect and hard work.
Leg drop, got a cover, and he's got two. Andy was able to kick out there just in the nick of time. And I tell you what, that boot of Richards, that caught Andy Optimal right in the face. And Richards probably wears a 13, 14 or better size shoe, as big of a fella as he is. Andy Optimal definitely trying to regroup, regain his senses here, as Katie Oh My Gannon is just giving him cussing at ringside. She's letting him have what for, is keep an eye on her, because she's liable to become physically involved in this as well. Kind of surprised that she's not at this point, honestly. Richards now, just pie faces him. And again, Daniel Richards now just toying with Andy Optimal. And Richards, you know, he should know better than this, because Andy will fire up on him in a heartbeat. Katie's come around now. She's gotten in position here so she can try to work over Andy while the referee's tied up. So yeah, Katie was able to get her shots in. She was choking Andy over that second rope right there. And you know, it's all about placement, and Richards knew how to put Andy in that predicament, tied the referee up, and that allowed Katie Oh My Gannon to do her deeds as referee's in and got a 2 count on that one. And you can see right there the look on Richards' face. The frustration is growing rapidly as he's not able to put Andy Optimal away. I mean, this young man, you know, and his awesome never say die attitude, he will not quit. He will not give up. I think this kid will pass out from pain before he would submit. As Richards, he's going to try. He's going to test him. He is cinching down on that chin lock. And you can see, though, Andy's got his hands up, and he's trying to create some separation there so he can get a few breaths of oxygen. Referee Jake Booth is checking in also to make sure that that's not a chokehold, that the arm is up around the jawline, and that it's not sliding down around the throat or the carotid artery. Of course, you apply pressure to both sides of the carotid arteries, and you're going to make somebody pass out. But Richards has got him grounded. He's leaning on him. He's putting that pressure on him. But Andy, he's firing up. Andy's trying to come back. He's trying to regain his footing. Andy Optimal back on the vertical base, firing in a shot. Fires in a second shot. Andy fighting with everything he can in there. Oh, he ducked under the boot. Good goal. Oh, missed that one. Oh, he tattooed Richards with a couple of punches of his own. And Andy with a big back fist right there. Oh, Optimal missed that kick. Richards was able to duck it. Richards comes in, and Andy caught him. Oh, my. He tattooed him with that kick. Andy Optimal's got him rocking. If he can put the right combination together, up and over his man, hits the ropes, comes over, and a big clothesline there. Andy's on a roll. Andy's got him going here. Let's see if he can put him away. Oh, he caught the kick. He caught the Sabat kick. Didn't get the back of the head, but he certainly got him in the shoulder area, in the neck area. It obviously did the damage as Richards is staggered. Oh, and Andy with another kick. That went squarely to the back of the head. In for a cover now. This could do it. There's 1, 2, and a kick out at the last moment. Daniel Richards is holding on here. But you can tell this fight has taken its toll on both competitors at this point. Both of them are moving much more slowly. Richards is still down on the canvas. He took several kicks to the head and neck area. And Katie, oh my, Gannon is having a fit at ringside because she is so worried right now that Andy Optimal is going to put Daniel Richards away. Andy with a kick to the midsection. He's got him hooked here. Going up and using the ropes to get momentum. Oh, and Richards was able to reverse that and just dump him right on the ground or on the canvas. Daniel Richards now, he's feeling good. He thinks he may be able to put Andy away here. And he's got the choke slam set up. Big choke slam by Daniel Richards. In for a cover. Referee's in. And only a 2 count. I say only a 2 count, 2.5, 2 3/4, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't 3, but it was darn close. Katie Oh My Gannon is not happy at all at ringside. You could tell that arm is moving and gesturing, and I can only imagine some of the verbiage that's coming out of that mouth. But she is not happy. What an embarrassment that would be to her as well if Andy Optimal were able to defeat Daniel Richards with her at ringside to help Richards. Man, you talk about that would really light that fire. These guys are just evolved into a slugfest here. Andy Optimal using forearms. Richards, got ducked under right there. Andy comes across and he caught him with that cutter right there. This could do it. He's in. Referee's in. We've got 2, and oh my. Richards just barely, by the blink of an eye, was able to kick out of that one. Great action and excitement brought to you by Southern States Wrestling fans. Be sure to join us coming up at the Farmers Market Pavilion, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. When you get the opportunity to come see us live, you want to be sure to do so. Nothing like the action and excitement of Southern States Wrestling live, as you get to meet the wrestlers, get pictures, get autographs, interact, and just have a darn good time. Andy went for a springboard right there. Richards cut him off, though. Caught him with that club and blow across the back now. Daniel Richards sets him up. Optimal reverses. Katie, what is she doing? Gannon, oh my. Andy's rolled him up. 1, 2, and 3. Andy Optimal just defeated Daniel Richards in this matchup, thanks to Katie Gannon, who grabbed Daniel Richards' leg by mistake. She wasn't watching what she was doing, and she grabbed Daniel Richards' leg. And Andy Optimal was able to capture the victory. Huge, huge upset right here. And I know Daniel Richards is mad about this. Understandably so. Fans, I tell you what, you never know what's going to happen in Southern States Wrestling, and this match right here just proved it. Andy Optimal captures a huge victory over Daniel Richards.
Wrestling fans, July the 23rd, Kingsport, Tennessee at the Farmers Market Pavilion. We're going to have a top contenders matchup between Andy Optimal and Wayne Moxie. Someone's going to be elevated in the category of the top contenders. A lot on the line here, Andy.
Yes, sir. But Wayne, he's like a brother to me. He's the one that got me to where I am in this sport. Without this man, I wouldn't be here. So I can trust Wayne to have a good athletic competition in the squared circle.
Wait. Trust me? This is a top 10 match. Do you understand that, Andy? I understand how good you've become over the past few years, and yeah, I led you the right way, and you understand that, and I'm glad. But the King of the Mountain match, I got cheated out of. The championship match against Murphy, cheated out of. Trash can match, cheated out of. And I understand you were there, and I understand it's not your fault, Andy. But we both have something to gain here. One of us has to become the #1 contender, and it's gonna be me. And I'm gonna do what I have to do.
July 23rd, fans, don't miss this.
I feel conversation as I walk into the room. I'm a free line whip, I'm a sort of Billy Band, I'm a walking disaster boy.